on top of that, if we want to get into kind of some of the things that Trump also proposed, he hasn't come out with his full policy statements, but he has proposed a few actual policies. I don't know if you want to.
I mean, the couple things that I got from him, because I want him to come out and actually say what his policies are. But the two things I got from him was giving the police complete immunity. That means they can come and beat your ass in your house,
kill you, and
do whatever they want to do, and never go to jail for it. Yep. I mean, that's going to work out until all the black people try to be police.
And then they're gonna start wanting to take it away again.
They're like, wait a minute.
They also got he also has to eliminate taxes on tips. He came out with that, and I think Kamala also endorsed that as well. I don't know, so I mean that would be a huge thing for people who live on tips as well, because
what I need them to do. I need them to stop overtaxing my overtime. That's what'll get you. One time I worked overtime at one of my jobs, man. I calculated my money, and the way the tax was set up, because I was at the bottom of the middle class tax bracket, and the way it was set up, it took all my overtime, because all my overtime accumulated to my taxes, and so I just got to keep my regular check without it being taxed. It's kind of what it equaled out to. I was hot about it. If I worked less, I made more money.
That's crazy. I mean, it's kind of, that's the way the tax system is set up, though. Anywhere it go, the more you make, the more they take.
Unless you're a trillionaire, then they don't take anything.
You figure out a way around it, but at the same time, people, and I'm gonna be honest with you, people with jobs can figure out. I mean, that's not actually true, because at the end of the day, the way they're paying you, they're gonna take their shit right off the bat. It doesn't even matter. That's how it goes. Yeah,
exactly how it is. It's like
you could probably get some of it back in taxes if you write it off.
I was like, look, I'm out of poverty. And my taxes said, nah, you ain't, son.
I'm going to tell you like this. When you start acquiring, like this is nothing, start acquiring property and stuff like that, there's ways that you can, there's ways you can get money back, because you do have properties, ways you can write things off that are a part of actual, part of the tax system, or you can actually get money back.
Yeah.
But so he talked about ending taxes on Social Security benefits. Which, and also
sounds like a lie. He's trying to end Social
Security. That's what 2025 is there.
No, that's the whole thing. They've always said it every year, every time. Hey, there's someone that comes out and says it. And they're like, no, we're not going to do it. That's the plan. Yes. That and Medicaid.
That's the Republican plan, man.
That's always their plan.
Let's keep it real.
Why hide from it?
Let's keep it real. And they said that he wants to add tariffs to like all products. Basically, he says he wants to add 10 to 20% tariffs to all products that come into the United States.
Remember,
he said up to 60.
Yeah, they had to get the farmers in America welfare, because it almost crippled us. It almost crippled the gooey duck market, because only China buys 90% of the gooey ducks from the Pacific Northwest and all the West Coast from the businesses. And they stopped. They said, okay, we'll show you. And they said no more gooey ducks can come into China. It almost crippled the gooey duck business.
He's talking about putting 60% more tariffs on Chinese imports. I mean, we don't we have to. They said this could cost average families.
He wants to beef with China,
and what it is, he want. I mean, honestly, man, I think they kept some of his tariffs in place, though. Some of the things he did, they kept them in place, because it's just right, man. Like we talked about the other day with the EVs, man. You can't subsidize your car makers so they can make an EV and then sell it in our market for $30,000 that really should be going for $80,000-$90,000 if you have me, because you're subsidizing your car maker so they can dump cheap cars on ours and cripple our car industry. We can't have that, man. You cripple our car. That's like giving something away. What if we did that to them? Subsidize, say, but then they won't take our goods, though. That's what it'll be. They'll be like, nope, we're not buying your goods. We're going to buy our own stuff. Yeah. But here we want to dump our stuff onto you. Man, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. I agree. I don't agree. I don't know about the 60% on all Chinese imports deal, because, I mean, right now China's going through hell and high water over there. I mean, it's pretty bad over in China as far as economically. It's pretty bad. 60% tariffs would be extremely bad, and it would damn near constitute war. Because, I mean, we're one of China's biggest trading partners. One of the biggest right now. Russia can't buy shit. They ain't got no money. They fucked up right now. They can't do it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's really
they got enough to pay $20,000 to soldiers to go die in the front lines.
I mean, they got to right now.
You want to go? I got you. Hey, 20 grand when you come back. He's not coming back. Well, see you later, my friend.
Stupid, bro.